says, get the fuck up, throw your hands in the sky.
All right, so let me just get this out real quick, all right? I know what you guys are thinking right off the bat, especially you, ma'am. You're thinking white guy, big dick. So let me tell you something you don't know about me. I recently started an Instagram account, YouTube channel called Benja, Welldone Comedy to advertise my comedy. When I first started doing it, I wanted a shorter way for people to remember that title. So on all my uploads, I started doing hashtag and letters BWC. Well, little did I know, apparent letters of BWC are widely used in the gay community when you're trying to find some big white cock. Glad somebody thinks this is funny. So, for the last 6 months now, I've been getting a constant stream of white dick pics. Plus, an occasional brown one that says, Black Dicks Matter. Yeah, you've heard of 50 Shades of Grey? How about 50 Shades of Dick? Welcome to my world. Ugh. You know, guys, at this point, it literally feels like I'm being terrorized by like a really, really gay Al-Qaeda network. Because every time I get a text, I swipe up my phone and it's a dick. In other news, I recently moved here from Washington, D.C. I gotta tell you, I love Texas, it's great. You guys have no idea though, for real, how hard it was for me to be living in D.C. while looking like a Russian. Come on, son, people used to come up to me all the time, they'd be like, hey man, you Russian. Fucked up part is I actually went to college in Russia. So I'd always mess with people that asked me and I'd go, no, I am not Russian. I am from Connecticut. I remember looking so Russian, even when I was going to college in Russia, anytime I ever spoke English, people just freak out and some Russian guy would be like, hey dude, your fucking English is unreal. Crazy, dude. You know, I had a pretty neat dating life back in the day, before I was married. You know, when I was gay, big living in D.C., I got like a horrible, uncurable disease. You guys familiar with jungle fever? Yeah. So prior to that, I used to date a girl in a wheelchair for a little while. And in that time, I learned a very valuable lesson. If someone in a wheelchair ever gets insulted, the best thing you should say is nothing. Let them stand up for themselves. It's true, nobody wants to be pitied. You know the best thing about dating a girl with a handicap is, in all seriousness, anybody? That's right, great parking. What was the shit? I felt like I was VIP or employee of the month everywhere we go. I just pulled up a restaurant without my lady. We'd have a lovely evening together, but she wasn't the one. That came later. You know, my wife and I, we've married over 5 years now, and in that time I've learned something. Getting a car and getting a wife, bro, it's like the exact same thing. I mean, think about it. You're always putting money in it. You're never getting money back. And almost always you get them both used. Relax. It counts for the guys too. I'm just not gay. That's why I gotta say wife. What do you think gay guys get other gay guys do every time? Is that it? Somebody's gotta be a bottom. You know, I'll never forget when I learned my wife's nickname. We were walking along crowded streets of DC. At night, streets were packed. And I said, hey girl, what's like a cool nickname that I can call you? She says, well, I'm from Brazil and very light-skinned, so the way you say light-skinned girl in Portuguese is Neguinha. I said, Neguinha, that's beautiful, but is there a shorter way I can say it? She said, yeah, maybe I should just spell it out for you. Then she goes, N-E-G-A, and I said, okay, so neg, I mean, everything's two black guys right beside me, like, go ahead and say it. Now go ahead, say it, see what happens. I'll give you my bank pen, go ahead, say it right now. Say it like, play it 3 times like I'm a genie, see what happens. So I call her Cupcake. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy like that. You know, I gotta be honest with you guys. I love how the longer you've been in a relationship, the more comfortable you get with the idea that the other person won't break up with you. That shit's kind of crazy, right? I mean, almost every single buddy in every single relationship you're ever in, you go from like that dating phase where it's like your first week of dating, you're trying to say and do everything you can not to possibly offend one another, but 2 months later you're shitting with the damn door open, sticking your head around the corner asking for toilet paper. Hey, Dave! Oh, God. Y'all have sex with one another at night, right? About 20 minutes after that, farting underneath those same damn bed sheets. Now, we tried to do you a solid, right? So we fan that thing out in the middle of the night like it was a damn California wildfire. Only problem with that is now your whole room smells like shit. I farted so bad the other night, my wife looked at me, she said, ugh, I think you're dead inside. Started telling me how my asshole smelled like a damn open coffin. Bro, word? That shit's crazy. I gotta be honest with you guys, we are disgusting, but women, y'all are filthy. I'm serious. I think women fart worse than men 100%. 100%. Look, all the guys are quiet. They're like, I'm serious. You know, as a matter of fact, I think women only go to bed at night so they can inhale as much air as possible to fart once in the morning. No, I'm serious. You ever seen a girl go to bed at night? She got like a half an eye open and shit. She got drool coming outside of her mouth. She takes deep breaths. She's like, first thing in the morning rolls around, sits in that toilet, sounds like a damn beached whale. You're laughing because you know it's true. You notice that pinch at the end, man? Yeah, where that Bombay hatch door comes crashing shut, that's detail. I've been studying assholes for years. I also love how long you've been in a relationship and where your compliments start to sound a whole lot more like fucking insults. You know what I mean? A lot of times right at the end they do stuff like, You know what I mean? Like, oh, I love how you cleaned the bathroom last night. I love how you folded the laundry. The other day my wife, she said, hey baby, I love how you have an above average sized head. Followed by, it looks so good on your small shoulders. I'm thinking, what the fuck did she just say to me? She just got a big ass head on a small ass body. Trying to be all self-conscious and shit. I don't think I got 1 minute left, so I'll finish you on this. I saw the dentist the other day, which is always an adventure for me, considering the fact that he is a very aggressive yet lovely Asian gentleman. I will never forget the first time I met him. I was laying back in his dental chair. He just walked in the room with authority. He went, hello, Mr. Welldone. Open your mouth. Like, bro, he starts a conversation with open your mouth. So I open up my mouth and right at the break, he goes, oh, young people fuck that. If young people in a music group, you know what name of that would be called? I said, what? He said, Jagged Edge. Yeah, because your teeth look like knives. I say, hey man, you fucking with me? He says, yeah, I am fucking with you. As a matter of fact, he'll even be in my closing bit. Thank you guys, that's my time.
Girls, rub on your titties. Yeah, I said it, rub on your titties. Good on city, pretty, the bitty, the fool that action in the midst of the charm, the witty. Y'all know the game. Pharaoh fucking Montana, damn thing came. You wanna get the range of shit and be real. Pay for no